Today we're reading about jobs and all the jobs that women can have. So the code for today is QDVKS. Again, that's QDVKS. You're going to go to the Nearpod app or nearpod.com and enter your code. QDVKS. And we always look at all the pictures first. The first thing that we need to do is type our names so that I get to see all of your hard work and just how smart you are. So we have a girl and she's reading about a book about jobs. So she's wondering, what can I be when I grow up? Maybe you already know what you want to be when you grow up. I know 2 people in our class really like cooking. And someone said they would be interested in being a cop, a police officer. So let's see some of the jobs she's thinking about. So it used to be that women did not have the same jobs as men, but it's not that way anymore. So now women can have lots of jobs, all the same jobs as men. Okay, so here I'm seeing someone painting a picture. Do you know what it's called when someone paints a picture? It's an artist. I'm going to write that in here. So she's an artist. What else can we do? So when someone is in charge of the other people, like we say the boss is in our classroom or all the adults in the classroom, they might be a boss. So this woman is a boss of an office. She's in charge. Just like how Miss Danielle, Miss Jamery, Miss Diamond, Miss Sabine, myself, Miss Aisha, right? All of our nurse friends, Miss Alexandra, we're all the bosses in the room. Okay, so a woman can drive a truck as a job and make deliveries. Do you ever get deliveries, packages at your house? I know I have more packages in my house than usual lately, since I try not to go to the store. All right, here there's lots of students in school, so what do you think this woman's job is? I think she's a teacher. What do you think? Okay, so this would be a zookeeper. It's someone that works at the zoo, so they might take care of the animals, make sure the animals get fed. There's lots of jobs to have at the zoo. So we all kind of think when we're young, what will we be when we grow up? So that's what she's thinking. And I'm seeing thought bubbles. So she's thinking maybe about working as a doctor or a construction worker or some kind of park ranger. So she's thinking about all the jobs she can do. We're going to go to the beginning to read the story. The story is What's My Job? So we're reading about jobs. We need to think about what jobs we want to have in the future. So let's circle job. I circle job, you circle job. Your job is to circle job. When you're done circling job, hit submit. We're reading about jobs today. Okay. It says, women I know do many, do you remember what this word is? Women I know do many jobs. So let's circle the word jobs. We're on a hunt to circle jobs. Then hit submit. Okay, we have an artist here. So a woman I know makes art. What does the woman make? Let's look back. What does she make? A woman I know makes art. Let's circle art. What does she make? Art. When you're done circling art, hit submit. Okay. Now this is like the bosses in the room. Ready? A woman I know is a boss. Who's a boss? A woman. So let's circle woman. Who is a boss on this page? A woman. A woman I know is a boss. When you're done circling woman, hit submit. All right. Do you see what she's driving in this picture? So you already know the answer to the question I'm going to ask. A woman I know drives a truck. What does the woman drive? Let's look back. A woman I know drives a truck. What does she drive? A truck. I circle the truck. You circle the truck. Then hit submit. All right, do you remember what this woman does? The picture can help you use picture clues. She's a teacher. Can you put teacher on the page before we read teacher? So think about what you hear at the beginning. Teacher. Starts with T. Ready? A woman I know is a teacher. What's her job? A teacher. Let's circle teacher. I circle teacher, you circle teacher, then hit submit. Okay. Do you remember where they're working on this page? The zoo. Can you say zoo? Okay. A woman I know works in a zoo. Where does she work? The zoo. Let's circle zoo. I circled zoo, you circle zoo, then hit submit. I will do a job one day. Okay, what is the girl going to do one day? She's thinking about what she wants to do for a job. I will do a job one day. Today we read about all the jobs that women can do. So I circled a job, you circle a job, starts with J, then hit submit. Okay, now my job is to play. Do kids have jobs? No, your job is to play and learn and listen. That's your only job. So what is her job now? Let's look back. Now my job is to play. What's her job now? Playing, being a kid. When you're done, hit submit. Okay, women have many jobs is what we read about today. So think about all the jobs that women can do. Can you remember one of the jobs women can do? We're going to put a different job in every single box. We're going to put a different job in every single box. You can use the pictures up here to help us too. Okay, so do you remember what the one woman did that was handing the folder? I'll go back and show you. She's who I'm thinking of first. She was a boss. That's her job, that she's the boss of an office. Okay, so women have many jobs. Uh-oh, now I can't delete that. I can. Okay, good. What was the woman's job? She was a boss, B-O-S-S. So I wrote boss, you write boss. You can type it or write it. What about the woman that was painting? Do you remember what we call someone that does lots of art? Someone that does a lot of art is an artist. What about the people that help kids learn at school when we're lucky enough to get to go to school? What's my job? My job is a teacher. So women can be bosses, artists, teachers. Can you remember any other ones? We can go back in the story to look. Oh, what's this one in the picture? She didn't say it. They help people when they're sick. We read about it this week with thanking hospital workers. Women can be doctors too. Is the doctor you go to a man or a woman? Okay, so we'll write doctor. So let's see some of the jobs that women can have. Ready? Women can be a boss, an artist, a teacher, or a doctor. But you can put the truck delivery, you can put the zookeeper. There was a picture of a construction worker and a park ranger. So there's lots of jobs that women can have that we didn't put. These are not the only jobs. When you're done filling in your 4 boxes, hit submit. Now we're going to practice the letter W like in woman. Okay? So, as always, the first thing that we do is be a detective and find all the pictures that start with the letter. What letter are we doing today? W. So, the first picture is watermelon. So, we're going to circle the watermelon, and they already have the W's there for you. I might want to circle my watermelon a little smaller. Okay, what's this next picture? Window. I want you to say window. What do you hear in the beginning of window? Window. Is it the same as watermelon? It is. They both start with W. What about this next picture? A wiggly worm. We read about those last week, right? 2 weeks ago. Okay, what does worm start with? What do you hear in the beginning of worm? A W. So I'm going to circle it. It starts with a W. Now, it says what this is, a place where you can visit animals. The zoo. Zoo. What do you hear at the beginning of zoo? A Z. Not a W. What about truck? What do you hear at the beginning of truck? Not a W, that's a T. Do you know what this is? A lot of times they're red. A wagon. I want you to say wagon. Ready? Wagon. What do you hear at the beginning of wagon? What letter? Wagon. W. And that's the letter we're looking for. Okay. Do you know what this is? It's where spiders live. A web. Say the word web. What does web start with? The letter W. So let's give it a circle. We're searching for W's. And this is a wig that people wear for their hair. Wig. Can you say wig? Wig. What does it start with? Wig. A W. And our last picture, what we read about today, is a woman. Let's say woman. In the beginning. Woman. Woman starts with W too. So we have a lot of W's to write. First we write the big W, then the small w. So the big capital W for window, and then the small one that just stays underneath. Okay, worm, big capital W, small little lowercase w. We don't have to write for zoo or truck, but we do for wagon. Ready? Big capital W, tiny lowercase w. Okay, for web, down, up, and then again, but smaller, down, up. And then we have wig, big W, capital, and a tiny w, lowercase. And we have one more for woman, big capital W, and the last one, down, up, a small w, lowercase. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 W's. Wow is my W word because you finished your work. Great job.